This is Jackson Galloway, and this is West Texas hunting. So far, we haven't seen any deer. It's 4:19, but we did scare some deer coming in. They were around 350 yards west of our location, and they were running north, so they might come into here, but you never know. This is our setup. We have cloth here protecting from this part. There's actually an airfield over there. The deer sometimes like to travel that way, but we want to get a shot from like this area right here. We can also position our ways facing this way. The deer were over that way. Behind us, they were along the tree line. They were running more towards this blind over here in the protein feeder, but they were going towards another location that's farther north from our location. I just measured the distance to the other blind. It's 229 meters, and then to the protein feeder directly in front of me, it's around 241 meters, give or take. That's about where we're going to be aiming, because that's about how far everything is in our general area, because that's like at the tree line. That's where about the other tree lines are too. So we'll see what comes. It is currently 4:34, and I just had to get up and fix my cover because there's blowing in the wind. Now that I fixed it, hopefully it won't cause more of a distraction, and that the deer off to my left or the south don't see me. So let's hope this holds up. It just turned 5 o'clock, and this is around the time where the feeders go off. So I bet we'll see some action since we haven't seen any already. We got a feeder to my west behind me, and then we have a protein feeder in front of us. So I bet something will come around in the next like 15-20 minutes. It is currently 5:24, and north of my location, I just saw a young 2.5-year-old doe being chased by a 3.5-year-old spike, so I'm hoping they'll come back towards my direction. They're like 400 yards out, and they're hugging the tree line. They might be going over to the other corn feeder, so we'll see what happens. Alright, I just had an intense stare down with around 12 deer. There are around 5 or 6 young bucks, no more than 6 points on the largest one. There were around 2 older does, around 4 1.5-year-old does, maybe 2.5-year-old. I nailed one of the ones, one of the older does at around 100 yards. It went down immediately, probably a heart shot. The rest of them ran up, but they've kind of been like scattered around the field, so I'm gonna see if any of them come back. Otherwise, we got one, so that's always good, so yeah. Alright, so just started packing up. I put away my stuff. Now I just have to get my cover here, then pack up my stand and my chair. Then I'm gonna go get my deer, which is around 100 yards west of my location, so let's go get it. Such a beautiful night to go hunting in West Texas. Walking towards the deer right now. It's right, she went down right around this tree over here. Be like a couple seconds here before we get there. Like I said, she didn't go very far. She just dropped right here. Not a bad night of hunting. See how old she is. She looks like she's probably 3.5. It's a beautiful night here. It's 62 degrees out right now. Guaranteed to get colder though. And I just shot a 3.5-year-old whitetail doe. Now all I have to do is just wait for my mom. She's picking up her doe that she shot around 15 minutes before I shot mine. And we can load them up and go back to the house and then celebrate. Because I think we have some other people bringing in some deer as well. So that'll be pretty cool. And it's such a beautiful night too. Couldn't have spent it any other way.